Hello! Hello, everyone. How's it going? How are you all doing today? Let's check if the game is working. No? There we go. Right. Discord. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Ill. I'm not ready. Clearly, my English needs working on, seeing as I can't even say hello. This is what trails do to me. Trails do to us. We stop speaking English at some point. We speak gibberish. All right. Are you ready? Are you prepared?
Indeed.
Let's get into it, shall we? Going to be massive fun, surely. Yeah, we just go straight for it. Rush in. This is boring. Why did we have to be posted on watch duty in a dull place like this? Stop complaining. Banning's a fugitive from the SSS is still on the lam? What? Is that am or lamb? What?
Lamb?
What are you saying, sir? Yeah, LAM. What is that? Okay, just gonna move on. You couldn't say run? What's a single detective going to do if he shows up here? He'll be done for. Besides, if he had any common sense, he'd probably escape the state by now. Still, I heard he's some kind of crazy monster helped him escape. If it is true, one of the guys from the 4th Regiment was nearly eaten by it. That had to be something they made up. But enough about that. If we're here, we may as well sneak a peek at Elia. She's still hospitalized, right? Yes, she should be. I hope she makes a speedy recovery. At least we can agree on that. Hi guys. Lloyd Bannings. He actually showed up here. And just who do you think you are calling a monster? Give me a break. It's an easy mistake to make when you're in that form, right? I'd rather not have to fight you. But if you're going to stand in our way, we will go through you. Impudent little. You're outnumbered, surrounded. Surround and arrest them. Roger. Should we see what Wolsey's craft does? Is it a wide craft? It is. Should we see what it looks like? I'm tempted. I can't get all of you in this. Oh, that sucks. Oh my god. He summons a claw? Okay. Big claw. Oh, well, they're super dead. Super dead. It is what's Pacordo? Strength, all allies. It causes enemies to falter, sure. Ow. Ow. You heal? You do. You have a heal. Done. Well, we won. Easy. Ugh. So strong. I guess it's my turn now. Grail medal? What is he doing? Okay. Blue seal of mine. Oh, Jesus. Shining of the abyss. Join with the consciousness silver glow and then give them false memories? What's happening? It's a technique employed by the church that uses the power of suggestion. Even I find it to be rather mysterious. Not long ago, you confirmed that a large cryptid was approaching here. You managed to exterminate it, but after suffering injuries, you decided to return to base. You did not cite Bannings, and there was no sign that he could be coming soon. Nod. No sign of Bannings? Wow, okay. Alright, bye guys. Have a safe trip. Well, how the... Manipulation to that extent should not be possible through mere suggestion. Am I to presume this technique requires on the power of your stigma? No keeping secrets from the holy beast, is there? Stigma? Yeah, that's something I like to talk about, to be honest. That aside, what I did has its limits. The effect will only last 2, maybe 3 days at most. We can't rely on it too much. The Defense Force will be looking for signs of it once they figure it out. Makes sense, I'll keep that in mind. I think that's you. Yay, Tio! Tio, you seem to be doing well. There's so much needed good news. Thank goodness. I heard you were in the hospital, so I was worried. You're okay, right? You weren't injured, were you? Oh, she's crying! I can't. You can't show me Tio crying. That's too painful, okay? What the breastplate made? What's that breastplate made of?
Metal duh. What are you doing here?
It's auto-scrolling.
It was on the elbow net. I saw you escape get chased by this soldier.
Oh. I can't. Her teary eyes.
I've been so worried.
Oh, Tio. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to worry you like that. But I'm okay. Everything's going to be alright. Selton Wolsey helped me return to Crossbow. You can relax now. I'm here. That's...
It's who?
I think it's Cecile. Cecile and Fran. Okay, never mind.
Yes.
All your characters are here. Cecile and Fran.
Fancy meeting you here, Lloyd. I'm so glad you're safe. You've no idea how worried I was, Lloyd.
Aww. Sorry about that. I knew I caused you all some grief. Anyway, you're looking great, Fran. Like you're back to 100%.
Yep, my injuries finished healing a while ago. But because of everything that's been happening, I haven't been able to go back to work.
That explains why you're here. Still, I'm glad you're doing better.
By the way, why was he dressed like that?
Oh yeah, we need to explain that.
I know, because the anime festival is nearby. He went to cosplay.
He's cosplaying as the Dominion. It's just a cosplay. He's not actually working for the church. I wish.
Yeah, it's just a cosplay. And what is Zed doing here?
It's a bit of a long story. Long or not, they deserve a proper explanation on everything that has happened up to now.
Wait. Am I the only one who... Huh? What's the matter?
Well, the thing is... I get it now. You've always been able to understand him, so you didn't notice right away, did you?
Zed? Why are you speaking in human tongue?
Cuz.
This cannot be happening. I would hardly believe any of it is evidence of us. Wait, I would hardly believe any of it if the evidence weren't all around us.
Yeah. Englishman. What is that?
Yeah, what is that? To think this would happen to the crossbow we call home. Now I understand what happened in our history to lead us to where we are now. In regards to both the crisis we are in and what happened to Kia too.
Yeah. Right now, there are only two things I want. First, to uncover the truth of it all, the unanswered questions we still have. Second, to bring everyone back together, that includes Kia. As if those two things aren't going to be absurdly difficult to pull off. Yes, but would you expect anything less from him?
Yes, even the prison could not change the kind of person Lloyd is.
Yeah, I think just prison made it worse.
With that said, I completely share Lloyd's sentiment. As a member of the SSS, and more importantly, as one of Kia's guardians and her family, I will be coming with you to fight.
Thank you, Tio. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'll be counting on you. Come to think of it, how did you wind up at St. Ursula of all places, Tio?
I was brought here by Arios, on Maribel's order, I suspect. They divided the members of the SSS into different locations to monitor us. The most likely explanation is that they suspect if we were all imprisoned in the same place, we will retaliate and have an effect on Kia.
Well, they're not wrong. In that case, we're going to have to search everywhere to find Ellie and Randy. There's also a possibility that they're currently in Crossbill City, which would make reaching them impossible. Then again, the fact that Tio was here means there's a good chance they're both outside the city.
That is true. If Kaya's in the city, it will make sense they'll want to keep you for as far away from her as possible.
Which is cruel. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. I have a question. Could I come with all of you too?
Fran?
Where's this coming from, Fran? I know I can't join all of you on the front line and fight. But I can still be an operator just like I was before. You say something about using Wazzy's airship to move around, right? So please, I can stay there and help all of you while you're on the ground.
Fran.
Should we, Lloyd?
Well, I'll admit the Mabrak is short on staff and could use the help.
Sounds like you're always short on stuff.
I'll leave the decision in your hands, Lloyd. I think that's because he was undercover for a couple of years in Crossbow, alright? Let's be clear. Your older sister is currently with the Defense Force, Fran. Coming with us fighting against Noel. Are you okay? Really okay with that?
Yes. Yes, I am. You're right. I don't want to have to fight Noel. But even still, I have a duty as a member of the CPD. I can't stand back and watch what's happening to my home.
I understand. Alright then. We're happy to have you aboard, Fran.
Thanks for having me, Lloyd. It's good to have you back, Fran.
I think Abyss will be the happiest. His workload is about to go down drastically.
It sounds like everything is settled then.
I guess so. That means it's time for us to head out, Cecile.
Yes, I know. Please be careful out there. So, my place is here, so I know I can't help you all directly right now. Even so, I'll be praying for you while I help everyone at St. Ursula.
Thank you. That's more than enough.
Thank you for everything, Cecile. You took such good care of me. I owe you so much.
I'm gonna lean on my pillow because my disc is hurt. And I'm gonna knock this off if I don't put this on the ground. Oh no, Fran's crying. What did you do?
Come now. If you keep crying like that, you're going to spoil that cute face of yours.
Oh.
Oh, come to think of it. Shouldn't you be packing your things if you are leaving with them, friend? You should prepare a change of clothes at the very least. Oh, you're right. I have to start packing. Sorry guys, I'll get it done as soon as I can, so sit tight.
Off she goes. Things on board will be much livelier with her around. Of course, part of the reason I was for it was for the sake of the Marbrak's morale.
Oh, one more thing just came to mind. Since you're waiting for her, why not use this as an opportunity to visit Inspector Donovan and Ilya?
Yee, that's a good idea. Wait, what? Do you mean they're...
That's right. They recently both woke up.
Happy, yay.
Sadly, Ilya is still in no condition to walk. Inspector Donovan is doing well. However,
Thank goodness. They're both doing okay, better. I think it's a great idea. And it'll it'll stave off boredom while we're waiting for Fran, if nothing else. Yeah, let's go see them.
I will join you.
Me coming along would likely only just cause alarm among the patients, so I will wait for you to finish.
How about you just pretend to be a dog? You'll be fine.
Zell temporarily left the party. Tio joined the party.
What a shit excuse.
Look, he just doesn't want to pretend to be a bark dog, okay? He wants to talk. He wants to have opinions.
Okay.
No dogs allowed in the hospital. You know how it be. Hospital rules.
Lame.
Lame. It's true, it is lame.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that basket. It looks like it has eggs on it. Do you see? It looks like there's like fried eggs.
Yeah, or like large hard-boiled egg cut in half.
Okay, I'll do Donovan if you want to do her, the wife. I'm assuming that's his wife.
Yeah, sure. Oh, is it already time for the nurse to take a temperature again?
Come on in. Pardon us. Well, I'll be. What are you doing here, Bannings? It's great to see you again, Inspector Donovan. What do we have here? Wasn't expecting to see you with a beautiful woman. We could always come back later if you would... if you were about to get...
The fuck,
fuck's sake, Wolsey. A sensible sponge bath. This is the first time we've seen each other since I got out of a coma, and this is how you greet me, Hamster?
Indeed.
Some father you are, Wolsey.
This is for Inspector Donovan's wife. She's been staying here too, and has been taking care of him. It's nice to meet you too. Thank you for always helping out my Donnie. My Donnie!
Yeah! I just realized that they're on the shelf next to the bed. It looks like there's 2 champagne bottles. Also, hi, Hero!
Hi, Hero! How are you?
Welcome into the chat, Hero.
Hope you're feeling better. I've heard a lot about the SSS from him and Tio. You all sound like interesting people.
Oh, just interesting.
Yeah. She's being nice, you know. She don't have to say weirdos.
Weirdos. I was just about to say, are you sure interesting is the right word, not weird?
She's just being nice here, you know.
I'll take that as a compliment. I'm not sure it actually was.
See?
Good thing the two of you are here, because I need some questions answered. Just what is going on out there? It's a long story. Let me fill you in on the plot so far, sir.
Yes,
Holy
one
city
single
of
great scream.
Alteria. Things are a lot more serious than I thought. Am I correct to assume that if anyone asks, I should say that I never saw you here? If you wouldn't mind. Well, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not a fugitive here.
Ow.
Well, see, I'm not the
Fugitive?
fugitive. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm innocent.
Innocent boy. Never mind that, Inspector. Has anyone from Crossbill City contacted you since you woke up? Well, Raymond did come to visit, and he told me a little about what's going on. From the sounds of things, the CPD is basically a lower branch of the new Defense Force, or whatever it's called. And their day-to-day is still the same for the most part, but they're basically been relegated to doing chores in the city.
It figures as much.
I wouldn't have expected anything less with the way the president set this up. What about pushback? Surely not everyone in the department is okay with what's going on, what's happening. I don't know about the vice commissioner Perret, but I can't imagine Chief Sergai or Dudley being fine with it. Well, just between you and me, I heard Sergei and Dudley and Raymond are some of the folks in the Metropolitan Division are up to something.
The chief and others are planning some kind of resistance?
You didn't hear that from me. They're biding biding their time and waiting for the opportunity to flip everything on its head. So, they're playing along for now. Well, we might have some allies in the city then. Yeah, but getting in contact with them is going to prove difficult. Let's trust them to look after the city for now. We're going to have to work on improving the situation in a different way from outside the barrier. Good call. You kids are fighting an uphill battle, but know that I'm rooting for you. Once I'm healthy, I plan to head back up there and give Sergai and the boys a hand.
Honey, well, if you must. But let Raymond and the others worry about that for now. You need your rest first. I'm not letting you set foot out of this hospital until you've made a full recovery.
Yes, dear. Yes, boss.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh my god. I keep slipping on my chair. Can't get comfy. I've never heard anyone talk to him like this.
You get used to it. The inspector is no match for his wife.
I don't think anybody is. Right?
Yeah.
I would say Dunny Boy is a lucky man. He is. It's a very good match.
There you guys are.
Ozzy has the best lines, I swear. Hey, friend.
I mean, he said sensual sponge bath. I think that says everything.
You all done packing and getting dressed?
You betcha. How do I look?
Sparkle.
I miss seeing you in your uniform, friend. Welcome back to the force. I missed it too. Did you visit Inspector Donovan yet?
Yeah, we just saw him. You're going to do the same?
That's right. I couldn't live without saying goodbye to him. I have to thank him once again. He did save my life during the raid.
We understand. You gotta do what you have to do. We'll wait up.
Thanks. See you guys in a bit.
Oh, part of me wishes I had a heater. It's so cold. Well, while she does that, should we go visit Elia? Yeah, sounds good. Visitors? Who is it? You can come on in.
Please excuse us.
Wow, she has nothing in her, next to her bed. You know, the cabinet there is, just empty. There's no medicine bottles or anything. But her table is full of flowers and stuff. And gift baskets of eggs. More eggs. Hey there, Tia. Did you come to... did you bring... Is that who I think it is? And you're Wolsey, right? I'll talk that lapse in up to the injury. It's been a long time, Elia. I'm sorry it took me so long to come see you. Don't be ridiculous, silly. You three take a seat and make yourselves comfortable. You're welcome to help yourselves to the sweets that fans have been sending me. I think their cookies should be good.
Cookies acquired.
Cookies acquired.
Fucking love you.
She's great. I hadn't just realized just how tight of a spot you guys are in. It's crazy to think that how far Crossbow has fallen in the time since that raid. Yeah. No one would blame you if you thought we were still dreaming right now. I know I'm not. The frustration from not being able to move my legs is sombering enough. Thank you very much. If only I could walk out of here and see the state Aaron and Silly in my own eyes. Hey, Elia, about your condition, are you... Oh, that. Dr. Sayland told me that she doesn't know whether I'll be able to walk again. Though, she didn't rule it out either. I thought that might be it. Enough with the sad faces, you two. Are you trying to bum me out? Listen here. If I've become convinced that it's impossible, then the chance of me walking again really does become zero, right? What? This is no different than working on the stage. I have a goal to pursue, like I always have. So no matter what, how painful or hopeless it might seem, as long as I have got a ray of hope, then there'll be a light at the end of the tunnel. Aww. The same goes for you all. Oh, this is sad. I hope she can dance again.
Yeah.
You're something else. Am I? I don't think I've said anything all that out of the ordinary. Besides, I think what all of you are trying to accomplish is a lot harder than what I am. It is?
Put it in that perspective, it is hard to ignore just how difficult our path is going to be.
I say, don't shy away from it. I'm not. People will do whatever it takes to fight for what's most important to them. Oh, God. And to some extent, I think that's what makes us human. What makes us human? Well put. Though I won't deny for a second that I've always been greedy. Good enough isn't good enough for yours truly. Still, I don't think I'm the only one like that. The same could be said for all their troop members. Rixia too, of course. Ilya, do me a favor. If you see her, there's a message I want you to pass along. What's most important to you? Can you sit there and do nothing when what you hold dear needs you? Sure thing. When we find Rixia, we'll tell her that you said that. I'll hold you to that. It's a good thing Lloyd will have to remember this, not me, because I'm gonna forget. She's incredible.
Yeah.
That fervent dancer moniker follows her where, even when she's in no shape to dance.
Actually, I was just thinking her sun princess persona is more true to life than act. I have had the chance to speak with her several times since I was stranded here. I do not know how I would have kept it together if not for her and Cecile.
Oh, glad to hear it. Now, we have to find Rixia too. Easier said than done. That one will likely come down to Adios's will.
Should we head back and check on Fran?
Yes, she must be ready by now. Afterward, Lloyd and the others met back up with Zelt. They said their goodbyes to Cecile and then left the St. Ursula's hospital. I'm glad Elia's doing better. At least she's awake, right?
Yeah.
On their way back, Wolsey discovered another gap in the septium vein's influence in front of the hospital suite. He placed a second warp circle there, making it possible for the Mabrak to travel to St. Ursula and pick them up. With Tio and Fran aboard, the team can track wanted monsters and other requests along the highway from Mabrak's terminal. The terminal can be found in the Mabrak's lower cabin and can so be sure to check it when you have the time. Look at Tio.
I'm detecting another gap in the septium vein's influence. I will relay you the data.
Go team, go.
Okie dokie. Coordinates identified.
I'm gonna assume we'll go to Amania village, the farm village. Whatever do you think we're going next?
But I'm thinking maybe we're gonna go get As much as I would like to have like Ellie and Brandy back at the same time, we can only get one of them back.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Right,
If we're who we thinking is next on the list? We've got Tio, so I'm thinking maybe.
I was thinking Brandy, and then like Ellie for last.
Yeah, I feel like Ellie is going to be last, so maybe we're going to Minsk, because I feel like Minsk makes sense for Randy. He's used to the mountains as a Jaeger. Mm-hmm. So maybe we'll go to Minsk and we'll meet up at Randy. And then Ellie will be at Armania village, maybe?
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's our theory.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to Armania village. Never mind. So that means maybe Randy will be here. Randy or Ellie. I think Ellie makes more sense, but that's great.
You two are quite helpful.
I forget that you're Abyss as well. I love this.
Plato's perception is of course useful, but having a dedicated navigator has also raised the ship's operational efficiency.
Sweet.
I'm still flying by the seat of my pants, girl.
Searching for places we can land will be much easier with you on board. So what now? Would you like to go to a new landing point? Yeah, we should go and confirm that's a situation in Armelia village too.
Full speed ahead. Destination American airspace. It's totally not American.
It's totally not America, yeah. I was just about to say, it is like that, yeah. It's America.
Yeah, kind of. Course set. Maintaining pilot.
Yeah, I figured like we might be going up here, and that we'd have. Oh, we could have Ricksha, right? Ricksha could be here, too. And then I guess I don't know. Here could be Ellie. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll get Ellie and Ricksha together. That'd be cool. Oh! Is that primal grass? Primordial grass? It sure looks like it. We managed to disembark well enough. But look at what's happening to the lotus fields. Yeah, they're nothing more like they were. It's everywhere.
This must be a byproduct of Chaos Awakening. Zed, are there any cryptics nearby?
I do not sense any at the moment. We will be able to use that warp circle without fear of them attacking. Good to know. Now that we're here, let's start by visiting the Chief Tulta.
A wise decision.
Please say Ellie's here. Come on. A lot has happened these last several weeks, alright? I was terrified when you walked in here with that wolf of yours. Sorry about that. My apologies. It was not my intention to frighten you. It's alright. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd have the honor of meeting the divine wolf from legend in person. Frankly, the Defense Force has largely ignored our village. You're safe here and welcome to stay as long as you need to. Thanks, Chief Tulta. Wait, there's nobody here. The Defense Forces left this village alone. I don't think anybody's here then, right? Because if any of the SSS members were here, if one of the SSS members were here, they'd set up somebody to watch over them, wouldn't they? That would make the most sense. Like they did with Tio.
Maybe.
Anyway.
Seconded. Yeah, seconded. Thank you for the hospitality.
There were many people back at the hospital who were critical of the President Crow's actions. How do the people of your village feel about what's happening? Well, our village has always had a tremendous connection to what happens in the city or statewide topics for that matter. It's hard to imagine we live in the same place that been crazed over independence. I will say that our harvests have been down thanks to the appearance of those cryptids. As I said, the Defense Force seldom ventures here, so I haven't had much help in dealing with those monsters either. Sorry to hear that.
Their negligence is shameful.
Those who dwell in the city have always been ignorant of those in the outlying settlements. However, their neglectance is inexcusable. Truth be told, the president doesn't have my support at the very least. That said, the opinion of our little village is nothing compared to the masses in the city. I'm unsure we could do much to help. That's understandable. We'll keep an eye out for cryptids while we're here. Aside from that, have you any other pressing issues lately? I hope the village hasn't been restless to the point of anyone becoming violent. Not at all, thankfully. Things haven't come to that. The village has pulled together to see us through this crisis as best we can. Having Harold and his family here, it has been a great help. You mean the Haywards are here? Oh.
So he came here with his family then?
That's right. They arrived just before the barrier went up. Shortly after that, their travel restrictions were put in place on the highway, so they've been staying here since. That makes sense. The Haywards are staying on the second floor of the Ash Tree. You're welcome to pay them a visit if you'd like. We'll be sure to do that. It's been a while. Let's go check up on them. Let's pay this poor sad family a visit, shall we? It's a shame that we can't tell them about rain. I wish we could. Oh god, there's 4 beds! This is just mean. They got a room with 4 beds. It's just mean. Do you want to do Colin? And the wife and I will do Hayworth.
Alright. It's the big doggy!
Oh.
Why did I choose that voice?
You have to go with it.
Yeah, no, fuck. Could it be?
Is that you, Lloyd? Thank goodness you're alright. It's good to see you, Mr. Hayworth. Big doggy. Would you that child be referring to me?
No, he's referring to the tail behind you. What the fuck is it? I do not know who else it could be. Yeah.
Who says a divine wolf can't double as a cute puppy dog?
The fuck?
I was worried when I first heard you were arrested, Lloyd. To make matters worse, I was then told that you'd become a fugitive. Thank goodness you're safe. Sorry to have worried you.
Is it just you 3 right now? Where are the other SSS members? We were unfortunately separated. We do not currently have any leads on where the others are. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
From what we heard, you all were here at the time the barrier went up around the city. That we were. We don't have any clue what's happening that day. There had been strict travel restrictions ever since, and and we've been unable to return to the city.
We'd be homeless if not for the hospitality of the villagers.
Wow.
The innkeeper has been gracious enough to let us stay here until the restrictions are lifted. All of the children in the village have also been very friendly to Colin. Please don't speak. Fuck. My throat can't take this. Camille and Puli play with me a whole lot.
Oh.
I want the doggy to play with us next time too.
Oh. I shall consider it. I appreciate that. You've been doing what I can to repay the village for its kindness. My skills aren't good for much at the moment, besides negotiating with the CDF when they visit on patrol.
You should not sell yourself short. That is an important task, given the situation. The villagers are likely much better off with a skilled trader being their point of contact.
I'll take your word for it. I just remembered. I heard something from the Defense Force that might interest you. What might that be? They said an unidentified rebels have been operating in this area. Apparently, several Defense Force units have already been attacked. Is that true? All things considered, I'm surprised anyone has the stones to do that.
It is unfortunate they are unidentified, but this is good to know all the same.
Agreed. We should look into this. Mr. Hayworth, do you have any idea where those rebels were last sighted? I was told the attack happened on the ancient battlefield. A bridge off the old Armenia road leads there. It happened during one of the CPD's regular patrols. I don't know anything beyond that, though. The ancient battlefield Armenica, the lotus of immeasurable bloodshed, and the cult's former stronghold. The ruins there hold many hidden passageways. One would make for an ideal hideout for a band of rebels. Wandering in there may be dangerous, but let's make sure that we're prepared before we leave the village. I won't talk to the kid. I'm very tempted, but I'll save your voice and I'll leave the kid. So, off to the ancient battlefield then. Yeah, even if we don't know who those rebels are, I think it's worth finding out and seeing if they'll cooperate with us. I think it might be Rixia and the Huan, right? Maybe?
Maybe. I agree. There may be a mutual benefit to seeking them out.
Then we should make haste at once. We don't have a car anymore. I have to run here manually. Ancient battlefield. Yes, this way. It could also be Randy too, right?
Could be.
Sounds like something he'd do.
Yeah.
Primordial grass is growing all the way out here, too. Hardly surprising, given this is where the cult decided to set up shop.
According to what Mr. Hayworth told us, this is where the defense force was ambushed.
They've concealed themselves, though their scent still lingers. I do not know if they are the rebels were foretold about, but they have the scent of someone not to be trifled with. Good to know! Keep your guards up. There's still the threat of the cryptids appearing.
Roger.
Well, seeing as Zelt didn't say this is Randy, he would have smelled Randy. I'm gonna assume that this is somebody else. Absolutely. I have no idea who this could be. All my theories are out the window. I'm gonna assume that we have to go straight towards the Sun Fort. Damn it! We're trapped. Oh, it might actually be Randy. 'Cause he could have a group of Red Constellation guys help him out.
The Red Constellation.
These must be the ones I smelled. Haha. And here we were, feeling down, 'cause we came up empty-handed. Some damn good prey fell square into our laps, eh? Yeah! Captain Rudolph and his buddies, eh? Oh no, it's, no. I was like... I was surprised, I was happy, and then I was sad. The President and the Defense Force will owe us big time if we bring them in.
6 Jaeger and 4 military monsters.
Look alive, men. Prey is at the most dangerous when cornered. Take this nice and easy and neutralize them one by one. Let's see how long they can last against the Red Constellation. Come on, SSS. Bring it on! Let's break through.
I laughed at the number 69 again just now. We were like, wow, not behavior.
What?
I was just laughing at the number 69 again. And then Chat was like, this is Pig Elf's behavior.
I feel like the donut will laugh at anything, though.
It's just... I can't. I don't understand nothing particularly I want to know, but like... I'm loving at it.
You should be used to the way this donut works by now.
You would think, right?
Oh, oh no. These guys have death flow on them, and it's not fair.
Nothing is ever said.
Oh boy. Ugh. They're pretty good. The defense force doesn't hold a candle to these monsters. We don't become the baddest Jaegers from playing soldiers. We storm battlefields across the whole damn continent and make them our own. Pit us against those Ouroboros freaks in a genuine fight and they'd fall apart. Hell, even that wolf of yours, if it turned into some freak monster, we'd just laugh and hunt him down like any other beast. Would you now?
So, they know about this true form, huh?
Perhaps it would been wise to contact Abyss before coming here. You ain't getting out of here no matter what you do. No chance in Gehenna. We can keep bushing ya? What? Or you can give up now. No chance, you say? I thought you brutes knew about your situation better than this. Oh! Oh hey! Charlie? You should have fled a long damn time ago. That was what we wanted you to believe. Oh. Spineless bastards. Don't back down, men. We have them outnumbered. Ah! That was... Oh, hey. Look who be. We got Riksha here.
Queen.
Queen. Yin. You're still in Crossbow after all? If you bringing so few Jaegers is your idea of a joke, your sense of humor is lacking. You do well to not underestimate human. Son of a... What's our move? Since we have guests, we'll be polite ones and allow you to leave this time. However, when you next return, I recommend bringing more sizable force. You'll need the Red Ogre or Bloody Shirley to come along, too. The party wouldn't be complete without them. I'll pass that along. Don't regret when your heads are on pikes. Open the gate! Withdraw! Phew.
It's over.
I was a little too close for comfort. I'm glad to be of service. We meet again, Detective Bennings and friends. It's been far too long. Ciao, and... Wow, she's just not gonna say anything.
Rixia.
So this is where you've been. You were with them?
Yes. This area is too exposed. We should take this somewhere else.
But of course. Considering the nature of this long-awaited reunion, shall we head to some place with a pleasant view?
Nolin?
What happened?
Nolin said to Elf, I don't follow football, but I sure hope France is going to destroy you all. Just shut up, just to shut you up. Nolin!
Isn't Japan doing well?
Japan lost.
Oh no!
Japan just lost.
No!
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so
We
sad.
just put F in the chat.
I'm upset now. I was hoping beyond hope because they were doing well. Interesting. So you've been hiding around here since the raid? Correct. Hiding out in the Cold Soul Lodge was a convenient solution. After all, we could observe Ouroboros tinkering with the bell.
Then the professor was here as well.
The same bell that was hung in the central square was used in the ritual to complete the Septarian of Zero. There's no doubt in my mind that it was an artifact this entire time. I believe Lao is you.
It would seem they returned it to the city once they were done here. We have been the only ones occupying this location ever since. Master Yin being the exception, of course.
Rixia.
Please, Lloyd. I know this is a lot to ask, but could you overlook what I've done? The crimes I've committed in this state. I cannot allow myself to be captured, but I intend to at least return to Calvert and not cause you all any more trouble. After I settle the score, that is. You must mean...
You're seeking revenge.
Those monsters stole something precious.
Oh.
An irreplaceable star. The sun that gives everyone hope.
Rixia, revenge isn't the answer.
But go for it, I support.
But go for it, I support. No, we're Claria. You're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to help me here.
No!
No, Rixia, don't go to the dark side. Also, hi Jess. Welcome in.
Hi, Jess. I cannot forgive it. I cannot forget.
Remember. I'm not gonna say it. Okay, anyway. Which is why she so gracefully re-entered into a contract with us. We've been working side by side to oppose the Red Constellation as we should be. Stay out of this. Listen to me, Rixia. You are aware that Elia has awakened from her coma?
Is that true? Yes, she regained consciousness immediately after the phenomenon on Independence Day.
Independence Day?
Wow. She's not fully recovered yet, but she's awake and alert, as lively as she ever was. Thank you, Adios. No! I don't know who this goddess is. I am suspicious of her.
Every time.
Yeah, it's so weird. Every single country, it's just this one religion. It's weird.
It is so weird.
Yeah. Thank you for your mercy.
Well, isn't that splendid? You were let out on. We left out an important detail, however. I'm told she's paralyzed from the waist down, and may never walk again, much less dance. Did you? You knew this entire time, didn't you? But of course, however, Master Yin's explicitly told me she wanted to forget. Naturally, I complied. Glare.
Please, Mr. Chow, hold your tongue. Yeah, shut the fuck. Don't misunderstand us, Master Yin. Master Chow withheld that information to preserve your spirit. Save your excuses. I've already made up my mind. Once I return this, I will leave Crossbell, never to return.
Excellent. Huon looks forward to your continued cooperation. We all should consider this as well, SSS. We have different goals, but share a common foe. It would be to both our benefits to join forces in these trying times. Wouldn't you agree? I think I can agree to that, on the condition that Rixia comes with us.
Lloyd?
Oh, really now? Rixia, I have a message for you from Elia. What's most important to you? Can you sit there and do nothing when what you hold dear needs you? Despite everything, Elia wasn't depressed at all. At first, I thought she was putting on a brave face to keep us from getting too down, but the truth quickly became clear to me. Elia Partel will dance again. She believes it with all her heart. It'll be an uphill battle the whole way, but she knows that already. She had total faith in herself. That kind of drive is difficult to attain.
Her determination has been infectious.
Elia decided what she wants, and she's doing everything she can to get back on the stage. So, Rixia, what's most important to you? Revenge against the Red Constellation? The legacy of Yin that you inherited? Or could it be?
そんなの言えるわけないじゃないですか。
I can say what you want me to say.
血塗られた私が
All my
闇
life,
に生きて
I've
きた
bought a bloodstained path bathed in shadow. These stains, I'll never be rid of them.
Oh. That's not what I asked you. I want to know, what's the most precious thing in your life? What do you hold dear more than anything? What is the single thing above all others that drives you to live? Is it Elia? I'm gonna say it's Elia. Oh, hi, Aquila.
Hi, Aquila.
そんなのアルカンシェルに決まってます。
Aww.
私はまたあのステージで踊りたい。イリアさんやシュリちゃんや劇団のみんなたちと。ただそれだけなんです。
Aww. She just wants to dance.
That was Elia.
I thought so.
Man is unimpressed.
Thank you for the shout out, Eclaria. I much appreciate it. And also, I've been good. Thank you, Eclaria. How are you? Sorry, Aquila. Why? Why is English so hard?
Yeah, what is English?
I'm just gonna go away. Just can't believe I'm just gonna die here now. Pretend I did not say that. I'm okay with being called Eclaria. It's good name.
Thank you.
I agree. Eclaria is good name.
Oh, thank you. It literally came from like that chocolate treat.
Okay, this guy is insane. He's laughing.
Yeah, of course.
Exponentially as always, Detective Bennings. You've certainly made a mess of my plans, haven't you? Or rather, perhaps it would be more pat to say that Miss Pertay won the day. I'll admit my defeat. Congratulations on your victory, and well done.
Oh.
Is that all you have to say for yourself? Not at all. Truth be told, I'm fuming. But for the sake of cooperation, I'll swallow my pride and let it go.
Okay, pussy bang, shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
Master Yin, rather Rixia Mao, considering your current contract with Huan null and void, I leave you to your discretion.
Thank you, Tom.
You do well to remember that I have only given you up this one time. I, Huan, have greater expectations, and your strength factors into that. In the meantime, do take care. I wish you the best in returning to the stage you hold so dear.
Right. I will not falter.
Exhale.
Some of your finest work yet, Lloyd.
Full of surprises, isn't he? A silver tongue like that should be illegal. It's abruptly clear why the divine child is so attached to you. Easy, guys. I was only a messenger this time. I'm just glad I could fulfill Elia's request. I have a question, Detective Bannings. Where do you think I should direct this frustration of mine? What? I'm sorry. I can't stop laughing about what he said. Where should I conduct? Come again? Well, let's see. Since you've prevented Rixia from working with us, it would only be fair that you joined us in her stead. With a little training, you'd be quite the asset on the front lines. What?
Oh, are you serious? Why wouldn't he be? His skill with tonfas can be greatly enhanced by our martial art. He likely has the aptitude for it.
That's flattering, but I couldn't. I thought you'd be used to being recruited by now. Well, so you're not helping. Now's as good a time as ever to make an offer. Want to join the Gauls, Ritter? You'd spend some we'd get to spend a lot of quality time with yours truly.
That had better been a joke, was it?
This game, man. Oh my god. I'm so happy. Thus, Lloyd and the others formed a temporary alliance with Ewan. Each group promised to help each other should something happen and share new information when it comes available. And so, Yin, Rixia Mao, made her decision. She decided to work with the Special Support Section in the pursuit of her goals. I'm so happy I'm playing this game. Why does this game make me so happy, but yet so sad at the same time?
Because Japanese game.
Japanese game.
Mm-hmm.
All you.
Detecting new gap. Relaying the data now, friend. Front. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, now we're going to
yeah.
We're going to Minsk. I'm thinking, because it's the mountain area, I'm thinking Randy's our next person that we'll get. Yeah.
It's halfway up Men's mountain path.
It's near Minsk. That means we can increase the number of areas we can reach. Oh no, hiccups.
Oh no.
I'm fine. I'm sure the enemy has started to notice our movements by now.
If I'm not mistaken, there has been a different resistance force that here operating from the main area. The one in charge was the CGF guardsmen who opposed the establishment of the Coastal Defense Force.
Who opposed? A CGF guardsman who opposed. So this could be you, Claria.
Huh.
Maybe we run into you too? Is that true?
Maybe. I simply assumed that all guardsmen would have been in favor of the CDF. Their reasoning is understandable. The government mobilized the Red Constellation so shortly after it had decimated the Guardian Force. Those who could seize with the deceit would not stand for it. Then, could Noi also be?
No, sadly, I seriously doubt it. We saw the choice Noel made, and it was to protect Crossbell no matter the cost. I don't think she would have wavered from the decision so easily.
You're probably right. Noi has always been strong and incredibly stubborn.
Yeah.
Fun.
I think it could be a Claria. I think making contact with this resistance force would be for the best. Their cooperation could be just as valuable as Huan's. Agreed. We should get touchdown as soon as we can. But before that, Rixia, do you want to stop by the St. Ursula's?
Huh?
Elia really wanted to see you. I know it's still complicated, but we can always visit her together if you want to.
No, I have to decline. I'm still not ready to stand in front of Ilya with my head held high.
Oh.
I want us to be, at the very least, have taken back Crossbell City and Arkansas first.
Got it.
That is disappointing to hear, but we understand how you feel.
This must be hard. She must really want to see Elia, but she's she wants to make Elia proud first. She wants to say that Aaron and Sully's fine, so I can understand. She has goals.
I'm sorry. If you have any business to take care of at St. Ursula, I do not mind disembarking with you. However, I would elect to wait for you in front of the hospital.
That's fine. Still, Rixia has a more honest personality than she gives herself credit for. Rixia joined the party. Floyd and Rixia learned Twin Dragon Strike. Sweet. Okay. Let's head to Minsk. Whee! Let's get a Clary on the team. We need a Clary on the team.
Blonde Clary. Wait, my in-game model is blonde too. What the fuck?
Yes. The resistance is somewhere on the mountain path. Shall we head towards the mining village? I am worried about the state of things in Minsk. That said, are you thinking we should pay him another visit?
Rosenberg Studio, one of the 13 factories. The Meister said he would speak to us if he felt inclined. Is that so? As it so happens, I once tried to sneak into the workshop myself. The lower floors were so labyrinthine that I had to give up on the plan.
You broke into Rosenberg Studio?
You say it like as if you don't know who she is.
Jorberg, It has been many moons since we last met, but I hear he is doing well for himself. Wait, you know him? What?
Said, you know the Meister?
Well, we at the very least vaguely aware of each other's circumstances. He may be with those snakes, but he is also an old-fashioned craftsman. I have no doubt that he is someone we can trust. Really now. We ought to drop by. I'd love to hear more about the society.
I propose a detour there before continuing to Mainz.
Aw, but I wanna know if Clary is here or not. Fine. We'll go to this doll studio first. Agreed. Let's head over. I'm just presuming that you won't be fighting against the SSS. But
Yeah.
I mean, this game, anything could happen.
Yeah.
Here we are. I hope he's still here.
Considering the situation, I doubt he has been able to go anywhere else. That's right, I haven't.
What the?
A voice box? I figure you'll be showing up soon.
Oh, he's guiding us with the doll maid again. The guide doll again.
Come in. I shouldn't have to remind you, but do not forget that I cannot guarantee your safety if you stray from the little one.
Yes, do not stray from the little one. Everyone's so confused.
Right.
Cautious as always, that man. Well, at least he's to the point. Saves us time. Let's head inside.
After you. You even brought a rare guest in tow. It's been a while, Divine Wolf.
That it has, child of man. You've aged far worse than I have. You still involved with those serpents, from the looks of it?
Some bonds will never break, even after you breath your last. The same could be said of the pact that bond you, could it not?
Certainly.
You sound like old friends reminiscing.
Yeah, and this is a little hard to follow along with.
In any case, you also brought one of Grosseda's dominants and the demon of Eastern Quarter that tried to break in here.
Wasn't Wolsey with us the last time we were here? I'm pretty sure Wolsey was with us last time we were here. Maybe not.
Yeah. Maybe not.
I have no idea. I can't remember. It's been so far back. You've got us there.
My apologies for before.
Maester Jurg? Gerg?
Is it George?
I have no idea.
English.
We're doing everything we can to alleviate what's happening right now. Is there anything you can tell us that would help? Specifically, anything about the Society's movements?
As I'm sure you surmised by now, the Society's position in this is to simply cooperate with the Cross family's plan. Their focus, the Phantasmal Place plan, has already shifted to the next stage. The Aragonian Empire, to be specific.
What? Oh, jeez. Whoa. Oh.
FBI, open up!
Highlight. I don't have text to speech, but okay. Boom. Thank you for the beats.
Hi, Lloyd.
What?
You just said hi, Lloyd.
No, light. Light.
Oh,
Light.
I was like, what the fuck?
Do you want to give like a shout out?
Yeah, give me a moment.
He's right. Another Anguis and multiple enforcers have already begun to act over there. It's in part why the Gallsrider couldn't spare more manpower for the situation here in Crossbow. That's not good.
A lot is happening all over the continent right now.
Yeah, The continent can't get a break.
Yep. Shifting focus to the crossbell, there are still 3 very dangerous figures here. They are all prominent members of the society.
Campanella, the fool, as well as 2 Anguses, Professor Novatas and the woman known as Ironrod.
Just who is that woman? Her movement and reflexes. They are unlike any I've seen before. I couldn't tell you where she got her strength. However, she's known in the society for incomparable skill with a lance and strict moral code. She also had Valkyries to follow her, young woman she discovered, trained and grew herself.
Oh, they're called Valkyries. Interesting.
And each is said to have strength equivalent to that of an enforcer. They are as strong as Rin was?
I believe it. As far as I know, more goes into being an enforcer than pure combat skill. Strength. Blech. That means there are 6 members of the society in total, right? But you said that they were only cooperating with the Christ family, right? Does that mean there's a chance they won't further involve themselves with the battle over Crossbow?
Anything is possible.
Gee, thanks. Anything's possible.
That is very positive of you, old man. I'm so glad that you are replacing Santa this year. Wow. The positivity is insane.
Anything is possible. You heard it here first.
Yep.
From a just a
As long
guy
as you
that works in
believe anything is
Ouroboros.
possible.
He's not even an Angus or an enforcer. He's just a guy that worked with Ouroboros. Gee.
However, I would be wary of Professor Novatus. He is particularly invested in his toys that received the gift of the Saturnian power. That's the extent of what I can tell you about their plans.
That's all, huh?
Wow. Dealing with them would not be easy.
Yeah, you can say that again.
As an aside, there is nothing I have been wanting to ask you about since the last time you visited. Are you currently performing maintenance on Petamata?
It looks like it, yeah. What?
Huh? Just a routine checkup. The Brett Novatus is also particularly taken by this machine. Fortunately, he's been too focused on his new toy, so I do not think there is anything to worry about. However, in the event he returns to steal Petamata, I've made preparations so that he can escape. He can easily escape.
I think I get it. Let me guess. In case of emergency, he has a flight path straight to Liberl where the Angel of Slaughter is, doesn't he? Either way, what can I say? What can I say? What I can say for sure is that you and this professor must not get along very well.
You will never hear me deny that. The Cordia series was something I put my blood, sweat, and tears into. Then he stole development away, began to conduct inhumane compatibility tests, and burden a little girl like Rin with it.
Oh.
Even if her connection was successful, the testing that led her to be an optimal subject is still unforgivable.
Understandable.
There is no better than the kind of experiment that the cult conducts.
Yeah.
And to follow it up, he designed his own successor that cannot operate properly without the power of Septarian. The nerves and impudence, he has to call them the culmination of the Cordian series. Ugh.
I just joined your Discord. Oh, thank you. Sorry.
Oh, welcome. Right now, it's fine. Hold on. I wanted to wipe the smoke off his face and strangle the chicken neck of the last time he was here.
Did you now?
I wonder.
Calm down already. You always have gotten carried away when it comes to defending your creations.
I digress. Regardless of how shameless he is, there is no denying when it comes to his technology. What? There's no denying when it comes to his technology and applied engineer. I've heard that in addition to remodeling and upgrading the archaisms that I designed, he found how to mass produce them.
Oh, he designed archaisms, right? And he stole it?
Wow. This
guy is sounding more like Hojo by the second. He sounds like him, and he
This game has a lot of like classic game reference.
Tropes?
Not trope, but like a lot of like reference to like games like Final Fantasy, Gundam Seed, and like I wonder if we will then be able to predict what's gonna happen. Yeah.
One day. I feel like we'll never be able to fully predict this game. Because I tried to predict the ending of any of these games, and so far all of my theories were thrown out the window, and Jess laughs at me every time I come up with a theory.
Jess, what theory do you have, though?
For, like, the newer games? Well, I have a theory that Reen might become evil. I don't know if that's too much of a spoiler for you, seeing as you haven't finished Trails of Kill Steel 2. Reen, yeah.
Reen?
Yeah. Our boy Reen. Our good boy who just wants to be left alone. I think he's gonna turn evil. And that that has a lot to do with my theory. I think that's the also the plot twist and cliffhanger that Jess has been teasing me with for the last couple of months for me to play Trails of Cold Steel 3. I know, months! He's been waiting for me to play this game. Because apparently at the end, there's some big twist. And I have a feeling that it might be that Reen becomes evil and we play an evil Reen? Well, I don't know. I mean, that, again, theory. I can see it happening. As much as I wanted it to happen, I also don't want that to happen. So, I mean, I'll be happy if it doesn't happen.
It's the same with you and his power, like,
yeah.
Oh no, he's suffering. But yes. It's your power, yes.
I want him to use it more.
Yes.
I also want to know what it is. I have no theories as to what it could be. Like, because I think Jess asked me about, like, do I have any theories about his power? And I'm like, I feel like I know very little about Reen's power.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Other than it comes from the chest mark that he has, other than it comes from the mark on his chest, maybe he was operated. I don't know. Maybe something's inside him.
I don't know. It feels as though like I thought that the game would at least like hint it a bit more though, just because like.
But it's setting up for it's setting up for later, right? It's making you interested, but the twist doesn't come till later probably.
Yeah, but I thought that like at the very least they would still hint something, just because like even if they were to say like it will like explain later, like normally they would just give like a little bit more than what we have for Rin, so that the fans can like theorize and like getting it engaged.
I mean, I know a little bit more than you, to be fair.
That is also true.
You're still not finished too, right? So you still got the end of that to go. Maybe you'll agree with me, but
I don't know.
Until then.
Well, the thing is like even so, like with like you say you finished 2 and you still have no idea like what the theory, like what is your theory, then like I don't think
they don't. Yeah, from the point you are at, I have no context at what Rain's power is. I have no idea what it is. I have a vague understanding of like the knights, but still I have no clue about them either. Other than like they were built ages ago. I'm assuming they're probably like a gift from Adios as well, but I don't know.
Okay, first of all, this I don't know who this woman is. I don't know.
The biggest theory about Adios is that she is the Grand Master of Ouroboros. That's the huge theory, which we will find out in Arc 6, where we go to like the holy city of Arteria, where the church stuff is. I imagine that theory, like I support that theory, that the Grand Master is actually Adios. Because that makes a whole lot of sense.
Wait, how old is the Grand Master again?
So I actually don't know. Ouroboros feels like it's been around for a while, but I actually don't know how long it's actually the organization of Ouroboros has been around. Some of its members have been around for a while, and joined up, right? Like Lo and Joshua, they joined up when they were younger, and Rain obviously was recruited when she was saved from the cult. As for like how the other members joined, there's not a lot to it. I don't know why Sharon left Ouroboros, for example.
Didn't she say like she's taking a break or something?
Yeah, when she was talking to Blue Blanc, she was saying that she couldn't take the path Joshua and Rain did because it was close to her. That path was forever close to her, but I can't understand why. There's also Feckett McBurn. I know very little about him other than I like his character. I like him a lot. He's he's the crazy character that I love, you know, in anime and in video games. Who else can I think of? Vita left her. She broke a I can't tell you a lot about Vita, right? Because you're gonna hear a lot of Vita's story eventually. So we'll wait. I know a bit about Vita joining Ouroboros. At least I think I do. I have a general idea anyway. But that's it. There's still members of Ouroboros we haven't met. Such as like enforcers that we haven't met, and Anguisses. There's 2 Anguisses that haven't been introduced into the series yet. At least 2.
At least 2.
At least. And we don't have any. We've kind of seen. I think we've kind of seen like the Grand Master, but she's like this white ball. I think that they showed her in Sky 3. We saw like a meeting. I actually saw there's a door in 3 that like you see all the Anguisses come together with the Grand Master, and they say, "Oh, we're starting the Phantasmal Blaze plan now," and that's when they kick off their plan, that Phantasmal Blaze plan. Yeah, it's good.
It's all good shit.
It's all good shit. It all comes together in the end, I'm sure. Anyway, you've got to finish 2 before I like spoil the entire plot for you. Then we can start talking more theories.
Alright. Time for more brain bomb.
Yeah.
I suspect you will see just what I mean at Stargazer Towers and the Moon Temple.
We'll keep that in mind. That's news to me.
Focusing more on the locations themselves. Are we correct in assuming they are guarding the large bell at each ruin? Very likely. I've been researching those artifacts pretty myself.
Do you know, when we get to playing 3, when you're caught up like next week, and when we're playing through 3, we may just have a sit down like chat of what we've like, because 3 I think like the start of 3, because I imagine it's the same as 2. We'll probably cover a lot of like stuff that happened in the past games, maybe. So it might be a good to save our theories for next week. Hopefully. Hopefully next week.
I've been researching those artifacts bell myself. I will let you know if I come to any significant conclusion.
Oh, sweet. You'll do that?
Oh, how nice of you. Thank you.
Where's all this generosity coming from?
Yeah. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? And what have you done to the old man? I do not trust. Who the fuck are you? I'm just as upset at the current state of affairs as you are.
Is he originally from Crossbow? I think he set up shop here, but like is he a Crossbellian? Like, is he originally from here? Maybe that's why. Anyway.
Maybe.
Just thinking.
That is the I'm sorry.
Jacknaps?
Is that English?
No. Jacknaps?
Jacknap novices too? Look, I graduated with a possible English, okay? Don't do this to me. And I wouldn't mind repaying my associates at Arkansas who are victims in this mess. It's easy to forget that at the beginning of all of this. It's easy to forget that at the beginning of all of this, the stage and automata at Arkansas was destroyed at the raid.
I get such a break from talking. I haven't had to read many lines today.
Right? I just realized like most of them are just those stupid open Santa, stop please. All of this is just Santa, please. All of this is to say that I cannot overlook what the head of Croy's family and those Red Constellation people has done. The daughter of the Croy's family may be a long-time collector of my works, but that's hardly the matter now.
Taking no prisoners. I understand why you'd feel that way. Your corporation would be tremendous help, to be honest. Please let us know if you learn anything about the bells. The bells of Notre Dame. Sorry. Why did I think Hunchback of Notre Dame? Can you tell I'm a Disney fan?
Oh no, it wasn't clear enough, no. I thought we would be lucky if he simply invited us in. I did not expect to be living here with his cooperation too.
I know what you mean. It must really be true that everyone in the society has their own motivations. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how does this organization, like, work? Yes.
Complicatedly,
And
yes.
that's the part that makes it so hard to grasp. Yeah, Woolsey and me are on the same page. As far as the old man is concerned, I don't see why we can't work with him.
I had to agree. He must have his reasons for helping us.
Knowing Jorg, he will make good on uncovering valuable information in time. I would advise you to put it out of your minds for now and continue forward until he does. That I can do. Okay, let's start making our way to the mining village now. We need to make contact with the resistance forces and find out where they stand.
Understood.
Back to the old dusty trail. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do? Tactics. I'm gonna put Riksha in the party. There we go. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I'm good.
Hold on. I can sense incoming military monsters.
What? These ones again. They're coming. I'm very tempted to see what... Oh, she hits all of them. Okay. Oh! Oh, wow. Okay.
Hello, Queen.
Hello, Queen.
The woman in this game. Now I understand Randy.
You can understand why Rikshi is a waifu of most people in the fan base.
Yeah, my rifle.
What? They're fleeing towards the tunnel.
Something may be happening near Mainz. Perhaps the Red Constellation has begun hunting down the resistance.
Ah. That is certainly a possibility. Think those beasts may have been guarding the Jaeger's rear flank.
Fair assumption. There may be more to why they chose to retreat like that.
Let's keep going towards Minsk. We've got to help the resistance before it's too late. Sally forth. Alright. I'm still not used to the dog being able to talk, but I should be used to this.
It's anime.
We have a cat that talks over in Trails of the Cold Steel, right? Celine can talk.
Imagine them meeting.
Oh yes, they're gonna meet at some point. They have to, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
then it's gonna be the typical cat and dog.
Yes! Cat and Celine and Zelt must meet, I hope. Pray.
Celine is gonna be like the sassy cat and then like call Zelda like just dog. and then Zed is just gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It'll be weird because he's a divine wolf. Like he's an actual divine beast, whereas Cecile I think is just a familiar, right?
Yeah.
Wait.
But wouldn't a familiar then be able to change form?
Yeah, that's a good point. I wonder, does Celine have another form? Yeah, that's right. That's a good point. I've never actually thought about that. But yeah, because she's a familiar, she should be able to change her form.
Mm-hmm.
They cut the
and
lights.
then when she does change form, I bet you there's gonna be like more Sims.
Probably.
What am I?
Uh-oh.
Lloyd.
Ow.
Oh, whoa. Lloyd?
I'm fine. Thank you, Riksha. If it weren't for you.
I'm glad I made it in time.
You've got to be kidding me. They put mines in here.
Yes, these appear to be orbital contact mines. Judging by the force of the blast, there must be an anti-infantry tactic.
Suffices to say, the entire tunnel has been littered with them. This is a public road, and they stopped them from laying them. They must have done it to cut off the resistance forces' escape route.
This seems probable. It'll be difficult to clear this tunnel out completely.
There's no time. We have to push through. Move quickly, but watch your every step. Roger.
Roger.
I almost said. Sheesh. Not even walking is safe around here. Can I actually blow up? Oh my god! They do like. Thank you for showing them up on the map. That's nice. Look at these. They're like red dots. At least I can avoid these easily.
Yeah, I wonder how Lloyd stepped on it then.
He doesn't have. Oh! Well, I mean, I just stepped on it there, so I mean.
Typical Ember stepping on the other traps. Palace of the Dead flashback be like.
They hurt too. Oh god! Jesus. Okay, let's heal.
Let's heal.
And let's try not stepping on these. It's hard because sometimes Wolsey took a lot of these blasts. I'm sorry, Wolsey. You have to stop all of your characters from stepping on them. Okay. We're all back up to full. Slow and steady wins the race. Oh, Jesus! Oh my god. Stay near the wall. The wall is safety. There we go. Did it. Easy. I hear combat.
About 10 south to the west
Northwest.
About 10 south to the northwest. They're likely engaged in battle deep in the mountains away from the path.
Damn. Not the mountains. They'll be difficult to reach by foot.
No, we shouldn't let that stop us.
If necessary, I can intervene by leaping up the cliffside. Understood. If it comes to that, you'll have our support. Oh no, hiccups, go away. Are we going up this way? Oh. Damn it. What is this? Barbed wire to seal off the battlefield.
The fighting is happening further inside.
You have no choice but to find a way around it. Oh, okay.
Lloyd.
Oh my god. A sniper? Jesus.
Lloyd, you died twice.
Yeah, almost. Ricky had to save his ass twice.
Bruh.
Bro.
Up there.
Hey Zell, can you jump up there and chomp on him, please?
Yeah.
I'm unsurprised.
Specifically between the legs.
I'm unsurprised you were able to detect me, Yin. Well done. Were you waiting to ambush us? Of course I was. I could sense you coming for the moment you stepped into the tunnel. Though I'm surprised how far you've gotten with crossbow under martial law. You must be using the Gulzard or Macbeth. Am I right? That's a surprise. So, you figured out who I am. If you came to bail out the resistance, afraid I've got some bad news. It's late. You're late. The unit's already in process of wiping them out. Are putting up a good fight, but it'll be all over soon. Hate to break it to you, but you're sitting this one out. Like hell we are. So, oh.
Oh,
it's
right.
you.
Zed and I will break through.
Ain't happening, little lady. It seems we seem to be surrounded. This is bad. Lloyd Bannings and Company. I am the regimental commander of the Red Constellation, Gareth the Blitz. The Blitz?
The what? The regimental commander of the Red Constellation, Gareth the Blitz.
Yeah.
Okay, look here. Okay, I don't need to know your nickname.
I will be your opponent. Prepare for battle, everyone.
Be mindful of his sniping from cliff above.
さあ始めましょう。
任せてお
お任せを。
け。よかろう。行くよ。
お任せを。
よかろう。
Seriously?
僕の番か。エニグマ私の番ですね。ありがとうございます。
てと。
お任せを。エニグマ駆動。それ。
任せておけ。
Stop hurting my doggo, please. There we go. Oh. The Red Constellation continues to live up to its reputation. Dealing with a sniper that has the high ground is on us is more than we bargained for. You put up a decent fight, which I expected from the young master's comrades, but you lost before the battle began. There is nothing you can do in this position. Now, surrender quietly and... What? What was that?
Could it be?
They made it in time. Oh, Zelt's pack! It is you, Eclaria!
Oh, hello.
Wolves.
Zig's pack.
Isn't that the second Lieutenant Eclaria and her forces with them? Gah. Damn Monji mutts. I see how... Let's see how they handle a pincer at... No chance in hell, Gareth. Oh, Randy! Gah. Well, well. Randy!
Yo, 久しぶりだな。
Yo, it's been a while.
積もる話はあるだろうが、とりあえずは後回しだ。
We got a whole lot to talk about, but you think you can wait a little bit? Well done, young master. I'm impressed you were able to take a sniper on my level by surprise. Oh, that would have gone badly if not for our wolfen pals. It's also not your own fault for getting distracted by them. You've got me there. It looks like you're stuck using the standard issue stun halberd. Do you think you can defeat me without using your blade rifle? Who said I was stuck with it? Berserker's where I want it. In my back pocket. Though, last time I whipped this out, I had to have Old Man Gully fix it for me. And no matter how strong this thing is, it's way less useful when the engine's busted. So, I'm gonna have to use it when I need it. Fair enough. And if you're right that you don't That one strike was enough to wreck my rifle's
The
Percent-
tide has turned against me.
The tides have
You
turned
say
against me. Yeah, do yourself a favor and retreat. I'll deliver a message to Uncle. Next time we meet, I'm kicking your ass to hell and back. Understood.
The fact that like he speaks so much.
It's
Azure.
it's good to see you found your resolve, young master. Suspend operation. Retreat to point D. Yeah. It's good to see Eclaria is helping out. Randy! Happy music! Randy!
Good to see you, Randy.
Sup, gang? Nice job back there. I didn't expect to find you guys hiking up my way anytime soon. I'm glad you're in one piece, Lloyd, Teotop. You too, Randy.
Did you manage to escape?
Yeah, I busted out on my own and then joined up with Eclaria's crew. Helping out the resistance around these parts ever since. So I was right. Randy was going to be in the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad today it didn't end up with me pushing up daisies because holy shit. Yeah, that was a good call. I'm glad you're all right.
It's all thanks to Zed's fight.
No kidding. Don't you expect them to help us out at a time like this? Did you call them over? As an insurance, yes. I also instructed them to closely follow the Jaeger's actions. Cool, cool.
I don't think you realize it until now.
Wait, what the hell? There we go. How the hell are you talking?
It took you long enough.
Wait, hold up. Wait,
No,
what is
no,
Wolfie
that's
in
not
that
you.
snazzy getup? What the hell is Riksha doing here?
Yeah, it's like he got so many things he didn't realize.
Did you go
Then
on
he
recruiter
spit
too,
himself.
Clyde? It's a long story. I like
Ready?
he was so fixated on one thing that he did not realize Wolsey had a new
All the
getup.
other things.
Yeah. Just
Okay, Red.
just had blinders on.
Like, damn,
Ren,
you got
oh,
to
this
react.
is you. I'm guessing.
Randy.
Eclaria!
We've received confirmation that the enemy forces has retreated. We can hold out a little longer now.
There's some good news. Long time no see, Lieutenant Eclaria.
I'm glad to see you doing well. Likewise, good to see you are all okay. You've got yourself one interesting group. There's a lot of explaining to do.
Is it cool with you if we take a break and swap intel? Oh, this is also you.
Music to my ears.
She's back.
Mm-hmm.
Grace?
Why are you here?
Fran! We have a Fran Bozilla in the chat. Hi, Fran. How's it going? Fran, do you know that you're also a character in this game? We didn't have to change a name for you. There's actually a Fran in this game. Waiting for Chinese food? Oh, nice. Did you read this?
Yeah.
Okay. Fran, best character? Yeah, Fran is best character.
Well, there was a clumsy problem that made it impossible to stay in Crossbow City. So I crashed Randy and the others based at a war correspondent and a camera woman.
Nice.
Yeah, way to go. I prefer she picked. Yeah, I know, right? I prefer she picked shelter somewhere, anywhere else though.
Fran, by the way, if you want to give yourself a shout out, you feel free to. Because you mod. I sorted for Christmas prezzies now, so super happy. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I think I'm just missing 2 gifts. And I'm good. My Christmas shopping's almost pretty much done as well. I'm gonna start wrapping my presents soon. Which is great. They're gonna go under the tree as soon as they're wrapped. That's pretty much covers her story. We got a whole lot to. We got a whole lot more to share, though. So let's go. Let's say we go catch up. I gave Mio to early, so I got him some presents to open. Aw, cool. So that's how it is. We're really in a hole this time. What's worse, Keto is.
This is so nuts that even if I wrote an article about it, I don't think anyone would buy it. Let me guess. You guys are going through hell and high water to take her back, aren't you?
Of course we are.
Was there ever any doubt? Not English, seriously. The resistance will be fine, Randy. Don't worry about us.
Aclaria can tank anything.
Meanwhile, me in Final Fantasy, fuck, I can't tank.
You're just a beast in this game, okay?
At least I'm the beast somewhere. The reason you joined us in the first place was to save your friend, isn't it right?
Yeah, but it isn't that simple now, is it? No question that having your muscle back on the team would be a great help.
The Resistance was originally just a group of stubborn CGF members who couldn't accept the Defense Force way. You're not one of us, Randy. You left the CGF and found other comrades to fight with.
Aww.
Besides, we have the wolf on our side now.
That is correct. I have instructed them to maintain the vigil here. They will benefit you greatly in battle here in the mountains. Thanks a bunch, Scruffy. Lloyd, Teota, you can count me in. I've got a job to do, both as an SSS and as Keto's family. That's more like it.
Excellent answer. How encouraging. Yeah, I guess it is. But I got a question. You mind if I tag along too?
No. Stay here, please.
Yeah,
What?
stay here, please. Oh, Joy. Here it comes.
Teo's me. Joy. Here we go
Now
again.
you all are going to be at the center of all the action coming up. As a reporter, it'll be English, please. It'll be remiss of me to let a chance like this pass me by.
I don't know about this. I guess we can make room for you. Abyss?
Yeah, kind of like, no, let her stay on board of the airship. They need staff anyway.
Abyss
Like,
might
she's
not be too happy having a journalist on board, though.
He isn't the only one. I can't afford to end up in an article either. Don't worry your pretty little heads. I could write a whole mountain of articles about you all, but now's not the time for that. Right now, the scoop on everyone's mind is what will happen to the newly independent state of Crossbell. The real story is what side of history this new deceitful regiment is going to fall on.
Which side of history?
Put it simply, the entire continent is in chaos. Well, I can't deny that President Croix is one of the causes. Will our woes be abated simply by casting him aside?
I mean, probably not. Sure, but
She's right about that. Things are going to be difficult for the state.
around
Around
100.
100
Oh,
years.
we both decided to read that at the same time. That goes to show that we're so used to this by now.
Yeah. Around 100 times. Around 100 times. Around 100 years ago, when Carver became a democracy, the revolutionaries of the time were guilty of a lot of sordid things. Assassinations are commonplace. There was even a conspiracy similar to the raid that Crossbell City experienced. But in retrospect, Carvadians view those actions as justified. Perhaps President Croix's actions are going to be viewed in a similar light someday.
Mm.
And those assassinations would have been carried out by...
Oh, her dad, probably.
But I can't go along with him or his cronies after witnessing what I've seen. That's why I want to go with you. I want to see which path Crossbell will take. And how history reflect that decision. Tagging along with you guys is the only way I'm going to do that.
Grace. Our bad. We didn't think that you had put so much thought into this one.
It's like you're an entirely different person when you speak so seriously. I can't deny that I think it'll be a lot of fun too, you know? Don't forget I've gained a lot of good resources while working at new service.
With all the information that you have, Claria, what's your theory of what's going to happen? Do you think everything's going to go back to normal?
Nah. No.
What do you think is going to happen to Crossbell?
I think, right, like we would probably be able to stop Croix somewhat, but I think there's gonna be a huge effect as we are stopping him, and then it will lead to something even more major.
Okay.
Than what it is. Yeah.
Even more major, you say? Even more.
Yeah. I don't think there's gonna be a happy thing that's gonna happen in a long while.
Well, yeah. I can confirm that it's definitely not good. I guess it depends on your view. I guess.
I think,
but we're slowly moving towards the conclusion, which I know, but you don't.
Mm-hmm. What if I said I could hook you up with some info from within the city?
You've already sold me the pitch. We're not going to object to you coming. What about you, Wolsey? Riksha? Are you both okay with this?
As long as I don't wind up in the article.
Same here. That said, good luck convincing Abyss.
Thanks, everyone. I owe you one. Alright, let's do this. We're going to bag a Pulitzer Prize for sure.
Good luck with that one, Grace. I don't think we're going to have time to help you with that.
I was wrong to think Grace has changed.
Grace will never change.
Never trust a person that has become a journalist. Never.
Afterward, Lloyd and the others met with Mayor Brixham, who had security aiding the what? aiding the residents. They discuss their immediate plans, while then Eclaria and the resistance said their goodbyes and returned to their base in the mountains. Back to Fran and Peeps on the ship. And look, she wormed her way onto the ship. I guess Abyss was like, okay, fine.
I think he gave up. Man, get a load of this airship. Hard to think that the Church of all people has had this stashed away. I must remind you not to write a word of this in your publication. Should this information be published, do not expect to receive cooperation from the Church ever again.
I get the feeling if she did, people would pass it off as the Crossbelt Time, acting like a gossip tabloid. The same happens when people write about Ouroboros.
Was it? Relax, boys. My word's golden. It is tempting to write all about Lysia Mao's true identity as the mysterious assassin Indo. But you there, bitch. Please do not. Please do not.
Hey, Lloyd. Was having her tag along really a good idea? Well, at the very least, she's not one to go back on her word.
I've sent a new potential landing spot in West Crossbelt. Coordinates being pinpointed now. It's the midway point on West Crossbelt Highway.
West Crossbelt Highway, so towards Grellia, I'm assuming?
Near the
Yes.
fork in the road that leads to the police academy and prison.
Oh. Yeah. Definitely Grellia. Got it. Didn't you say Garcia helped you break out of there? I did. I can't deny that I wouldn't be standing here if not for him. I've been concerned about what happened to him after we split up. I get how you feel, but I would advise trying to go to the police academy. They'd likely stepped up security since you made your getaway.
The defense force is stationed at Belgrade Gate 2, which is the only other direction we could go from there. That isn't any good either. No, it ain't. You all will be arrested on the spot if you show up there.
Regardless, I think it's still in our best interest to land. At the very least, we can scout what the defense force is doing and take care of potential cryptids.
Understood. Be aware that I had another walk circle place in a mining village upon our disembarking. Whenever you're ready to land somewhere, simply give the order.
Randy has joined the party. Randy learned a Berserker S-craft. Sure. Oh, hey! This is the first time we've been able to freely move around in the ship in a while. Everybody hanging out. I gotta hand it to you, Grace. You truly will stop at nothing to get a scoop. I'd love to talk your ears off right now, but the last thing I want is a scolding from Abyss. But if you insist, I might be able to toss you a few breadcrumbs. Oh no, Waltley, why are you like this? How does he have a job with the church? How is he a Dominion?
I don't know. Like,
Oh my god.
oh, come on, Wazzy. No need to hold back with just crumbs. Give me the whole loaf of bread, baby. I'm ready for it.
Abyss is going to throw you out the air hatch, Wolsey. Jess, are you in the chat still? This is the door I was on about. Also, I can't activate this terminal. This is the terminal with the requests. Who can I play Pom Pom Party with? Fran! I can play Pom Pom Party with Fran. Ah, crap. Oh no. Damn it. Speak to Abyss and Tio. You might be able to play Pom Pom Party against them now. Oh, okay. I can do that. Where's Tio at? Oh, she's upstairs. Hang on. Also, Jess, do you agree with me with the door? Yes? This door looks like it could go somewhere that only Wolsey would have access to. Agree? I also think that is his stigma at the top. Waiting for Jess to type back. Come on, Jess. Jess is gone again.
Jess is gone.
So talk to Tio. Lloyd, do you have a moment? I would like to give this to you. Yeah, Pom Pom account. Whoa. Is this your personal Pom Pom account? I plan to happily destroy you anytime.
Wow.
Okay.
Let's go.
Tio's pretty confident in our pom-pom party skills. Okay. And Abyss. I just remembered, please take this. Sweet. I'm very tempted to try and beat them in pom-pom party now. Should I do it?
Do it.
Right. Who should I face first? Tio or Abyss?
Abyss.
Okay. Oh my god, look at him. Okay. Okay. Off to a good start. Green and red.
Just what to meet me for.
No! Oh, you sneaky. God damn it. I was in the kitchen making tea? This is the door I was talking about. Do you see the door? Do you agree? Yes? No? I feel like there should be definitely something behind this. It has the symbol on it, it has the stigma above it. They wouldn't put this here for no reason, is all I'm saying. She is the final boss of Pom Pom Party, by the way? Oh, of course she is.
Yeah, that's why I didn't. That's why I asked you to go with Abyss, because I noticed Tio was the last.
Yeah, I didn't notice that door before. Lol. Yeah, isn't it? It's totally a door that opens. Seems interesting, yeah. But you can understand where I'm thinking. I'm wanting Wolsey to open this door. Come on, Wolsey. Do me a favor and open the door. One day.
One day.
We haven't run into Ellie yet. We make it to Baldar Gate if we keep going west. I'm still not sure if I want to see Sonia's face Sonia right now, though.
You're not wrong.
We should keep searching for areas where it's safe to. We have to hide if one of the Defense Force's armored cars come, though.
Yes, you're right.
Still, Commander Basil. It could be our advantage if we found a way to contact her with her. I'm guessing that's where Lloyd wants us to go, then. I was like kind of joking that we were going to go to the gate, but I guess we are. I guess we're gonna talk to the Defense Force. I think this is a bad idea, Lloyd, just saying. Oh, just randomly. Hi, Mr. Cryptid, sir. Hello. Look at this. This guy just hanging out.
I hope you're having a lovely day.
Just gonna ignore you. Bye. We get to see. We're gonna see the mountain. Can we see the mountain? At least? Baldur Gate security is way too tight. Don't count on them leaving any openings.
I suggest we withdraw for now.
Agreed.
Or just openly standing in the middle.
I
of the
know,
crowd saying,
right?
let's withdraw, and then just.
There's nowhere we're going to be able to enter the gate from the front.
I cannot foresee anything good happening if the defense force spots us.
Correct. Do not expect me to help you escape prison a second time.
We didn't expect you to help us in the first place.
Right. We need to think of another way to contact Captain Basil. Okay. Okay. Oh. Ah, damn it, monsters!
お任せを。
任せておけ。よし、そう。行くよ。任せておけ。これが俺たちの力だ。僕の相手じゃないね。僕の番。よかろう。任せてくれ。やれやれ。任せておけ。
お任せを。
任せておけ。やれやれ。終わったか。
Oh my god.
かかってきなよ。
I keep running into monsters.
やれやれ。時間の無駄だったな。
Look, leave me alone. I just want to get to a place. Thank you. So I think we need to head to Crossbell City for the place I'm thinking about. Oh, monsters, leave me alone. Just let me go in peace. Yes. You can use the train tracks, right? No trains.
I completely forget about the derailment. There's no sign of it anymore.
Yeah. Even the smaller debris can be has been cleared up. A train derailing is usually a pretty big deal, you know. But with everything that's hit the fan, it kind of feels as an afterthought now. That it does.
It's no surprise that transcontinental railway service has been halted for weeks now. I believe the defense force is still using their freight line, however.
Figures. Hold on. If the railway is more or less dead right now, wouldn't we be able to walk along the tracks? I gotcha. That's definitely an idea. Perhaps we could forget Crossbell City and is still enveloped by a barrier. It would be impossible to breach the city without being detected. Oh, I know. But what if we took the tracks west instead of east?
What do you mean?
Do you mean to be crazy? You want us to sneak into Baldur Gate from the railway tracks? I know it's a little crazy, but yes. It might be our only chance to meet with Commander Basil.
Our cooperation would be invaluable. We could not ask for a more reliable ally.
Come to think of it, she wasn't against the opposition to the defense force, was she? Contracting her at all is a gamble.
That is undeniable.
I know that. And we could very well be walking into our own arrests. She wouldn't have a choice if we went straight there. If we did manage to sneak into Baldur Gate, though, we could possibly meet her without anyone else knowing. If that happens, she may be more willing to hear us out and disclose to her our options.
I suppose it is possible.
Given what Claria and the Resistance are doing, I'm sure there are others in the defense force that are on the fence. It took a sense of justice to join the CGF. That ain't getting erased just because they were handing snazzy new treads. Maybe. As crazy as an idea it is, I'm not fully against it. But if Commander Basil is stationed there, then she must be too, right? Yeah, gotta be.
You mean Noelle, don't you?
From what you described, she seemed set on her conviction, yes? Yeah. I have to accept that the path we're choosing to walk is going to be full of adversity like this. As long as we're on opposite sides, there's no avoiding the fact that we'll eventually have to go through her. And when the time comes, we'll get past her, even if it means fighting a friend.
Right.
He's right. This isn't a problem we can just push aside. You've put some thought into it. Well, as long as you know what you're getting yourself into.
If you're ready, then let's open the fence and make our way into the trucks.
Yeah, let's go. By me, let's go. Let's end stream. Let's go! I mean, no. Let's do that next time. It's getting late. Good stuff. It is interesting, right? How mad Lloyd is.
Yeah.
It's always fun. Right, guys, we will be back. Hopefully tomorrow we can finish this before the subathon, which is Wednesday. I hope you guys look forward to it. It's also my birthday. We're gonna have loads of fun, yee. All day stream, let's go. So I hope you're looking forward to it, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.